Hi, it's Ben from Netgear here doing a podcast. Um, with me today, I've got my chief editor for Netgear, Zed Esper, which is
Hi guys.
his nickname. Yeah, hopefully you can hear him. So I thought what we could talk about is just ignoring vaping. You can probably hear the crackling. Um, the school computers and how rubbish they are at school. I mean, the storage that students get per student is about, is it 2 terabytes or?
It's not just the storage, it's the internet as well. You don't
Yeah,
get really good internet access there.
yeah. I mean, most schools have this system in place that I think they get licenses for. Um, so they block certain websites. It's obviously like Facebook and Instagram and even Snapchat's official like website. Even though you can't access your actual Snapchats because you don't want to be in school, then all of a sudden you see a big vagina on screen. I mean, that happened.
It happened.
We
Yes.
talked to one of our ICT teachers, and that happened. And really scary is it was where I sat that year that he told us.
It's not just that. Even if you go on like game websites, you can see like these adverts popping up. They fill the screen. You can't enjoy these games. So yeah, they need to block those instead of these social media.
Yeah, I mean, because one of my other mates, is it same? Is over there. He's just being a supporter really at the minute.
Hello.
You can probably hear him. He reads. Is it manga? It's manga, isn't it? He reads a lot of that at school, just making sure the tab's up and dragging it down when he's not. When teachers are coming by, but you get a lot of like sex ads, don't you? And
Quite a lot.
it's. I mean, in fairness, I'm not saying it's bad, but
It's not good while you're
it's
in
not
school.
good, especially if you're at school, because sometimes, because I remember last year, they used to pick it up quite frequently. You got any other words to say about it? Because I just think if the storage in school computers, because with mine, obviously it shows progress bar, it's pretty much filled up.
Yeah, if you remember what happened to me, I kept on going on websites, different websites all the time, like images, Google Images, like videos of like YouTube gamers, like anything you go on.
Yeah.
And these ads keep on popping up. Worst thing about it is, if teacher comes by, they can ban you for no reason,
Yeah.
which is really unfair from my point of view.
Yeah. I mean, at breaks and lunches and stuff like that, the ICT class that we're in, we most of the time it's just to play games or watch YouTube, innit? Sometimes you do see occasionally in the other classroom, someone with nickname is quite large actually. His room is mostly people that's doing work, but the other teacher that we've got, he can be quite strict. But I don't think the new head teacher's really kicked on that as well. Because it's the group of Polish that congregate in it. But you're not going to stop talking on that, are you? I think what they need to do with school and computers and these computer rooms is because
They should make the servers larger. That's one thing. They should make the internet access better. They should block a website like these ones and unlock some social media sites, but not like Snapchat, which is obviously like how you said can like be indecent sometimes.
I think Facebook as well. Unlock it, but have a system in place where you know which students have access to it.
Yeah,
And make
like
it fair.
trust issues, like trust passes and things like that.
Even if because I remember in year 7 and 8, this teacher the main ICT teachers we have, they used to do an after school thing on Wednesdays. I can't do it because I've got a course outside of school. But he used to open up the doors for after school if it would work, or because one of my mates who lives a couple streets away from me, they don't have internet access. They do on the phones, but they grew up without TV. They bought everything from DVDs. So when they went to school and having that access to internet, not even good internet. I think it's I think for Ethernet they're using Cat 4, which at this rate it's quite out of date.
Also, which network are they using? Is it the bus or the ring?
The bus.
Anyway, if the bus, like the ring network or bus network, I don't know which one, if one of the computers go off, then some of the computers won't be able to use the same network, so they'll be disconnected automatically. So the thing is, you have to constantly change the wires and keep a checkup on them.
And a lot of the teachers, the two main ICT teachers, they don't let you go behind computers.
Exactly.
For me and Zed Esper, by the way, that's his nickname at work. Yeah. He knows he's broken enough computers to know how they work.
But I've also fixed them.
He's fixed them. I mean, that's what NetMe is based on, really. Fixing stuff that you wouldn't expect. That's this new series that we started as well. That you wouldn't expect to fix. But back to the topic. I think because we've seen how large the servers are in school, they're not
They're not the best. They
not the
overheat.
best. They overheat a lot.
That's the one thing.
And the storage is about, for the whole school,
2 terabytes.
I think
It's about 50 terabyte in the whole school. And that's
50 terabytes in our school, and only 3 or 4 of them terabytes we can access.
Remember, the servers went off once.
Yes,
What was that because of? Power shortage and overheating. But then what happened was, they have these emergency servers, but they're so bad that they can't even reboot.
Yeah, because we did a mock, didn't we? And we went back to this ICT teacher's classroom, and he showed us this server, this basic server, single core, so CPU. The cooler for the CPU wasn't even there, and it did have a backup power as well. And it was saying that even if the backup power goes out,
it should what's his name, like rehabilitate the computer and the servers,
like habitation or something,
rehabilitation.
Yeah. But
anyway, main thing is that it should do it, but it doesn't. It overheats, and it breaks the actual server.
Yeah, because I was watching this YouTube video about this guy that redoes his company server. Linus, I think he's a Canadian YouTuber. I believe he's in Canada. Linus Tech Tips. I'll link him in description. But he does quite a lot with computers, and his storage is, I think his storage size is about the size of our PE hall, isn't it? But
that's at least what the size should be.
Yeah.
Because if you see our servers in school, it's just like a room. I don't know, what would you say? Is it like...
It's not even a room, it's a loft. It's a loft behind the library.
Yeah. It's like, what was it, 10 square metres or something?
Not even that.
Not even that.
About maybe 4 square metres.
4 to 5.
4 to 5, yeah.
And even then, I've seen in there, and you can just see where the ladder is. It's not even cable managed. I mean, it may not have OCD, but even if you don't have OCD, you've got to cable manage, because in one of Linus's videos,
it's just sidedness in an organisation, so you know where the things are that you put there. Yeah,
because in one of Linus's videos, he accidentally pulled out one of backup powers, and he shut down server for building. He had rebooted it, obviously, but it's just that case of you can just trip.
It causes a lot of problems for a lot of people at the same time.
Especially if they're working on there and all the programs are stored on the server. But
because like all the save files, what I was thinking, these servers should have another room, so where if one of the servers break down, then
you've got a backup.
Yeah, you've got a backup, but like students also should have their own like storage places,
like a single tray.
Yes, a single tray.
Just a single tray
where they can save their things, so it won't get deleted or like broken down or anything.
Because if you had a single server for each student, I mean that would cost a lot.
Because I can understand this, like obviously things break, there are blackouts, but if they're not fixed as fast as possible, big problems can be made for like schools and buildings like these with servers.
Yeah. Because if you had a server for each student, you'd obviously have to manage because they could download their own stuff. So say, because at school we've got I don't know, we've got um, Adobe Premiere and stuff like that, and all Adobe that we need.
But Adobe Flash Player don't work.
Flash Player don't work. But if you made sure that each computer had the same to start off with,
Flash is actually bad for these computers that we have at school. Because remember, one of the times a person loaded up Flash. What did it do? Break computer.
it broke the computer because
Completely broke it.
He couldn't stand it. But if you had a single server and they're all cooled and, you know, because these ones for like Google and Microsoft and stuff like that, and Facebook even, because
they've got really good servers.
They're up in Arctic.
Yeah.
That's how cold they need. That's how hot they get. They need to be in Arctic. But so this has been first podcast. I think this is what we're going to call it. Just podcast.
Yeah. First podcast.
First podcast. So I'll link down description. Linus and
NetMe.
NetMe. Because we're building our website now.
Yeah.
We're using Wix. And so thanks to Zed Esper for joining me, my head editor for NetMe.
The supporter back here who doesn't speak.
And the supporter that very...
Hey, I speak sometimes, deal with it.
Well, there you go, you heard his voice.
The very sarky person behind the camera. I mean, I'm the only one in camera because Zed Esper doesn't want to be in there. I can agree with that.
Maybe later on.
Later on. When we get more and more.
Yeah. I'll do a face reveal.
Yeah.
And I will after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll support will as well.
I mean, the thing is, we're doing this at the peak of Year 11.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, we've all done at least one GCSE, haven't we?
Yeah.
But
I've got 3 in the bag, mate.
Yeah, he's got 3 in the bag.
I've got 2.
But we're sort of sidetracking here. But yeah, well, today, the other video we're going to film is repairing a Netgear wireless access point. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's more a modem-ish kind of thing.
Yeah, it's something you just join up in it.
Yeah.
But yeah. So it's been Ben from Netgear. Netgear. NetMe. I'm sort of getting a little caught up in my name then. And the next video will be out soon. I don't know when this will be released. This will be released on Wednesday or Thursday. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.